Hello everybody, we are back with another What Sold video. Now this is going to be for the week of the 7th through the 13th, give or take, depending on when things sold. But, you know, before we get into all that stuff, figure I'll take a moment to tell you what's coming up on YouTube. So, next, well, tomorrow we have the second half of the Thread Up mystery box, and then next week is some we have we have a mystery box from a consignment store and a reshoot video, and then the week after that is going to be that that big box of inventory that I've been talking about. And if you watch this video, you're going to see some stuff from that big mystery box that sold. So if you want to see that stuff get unboxed, you just got to wait like a week and a half and it'll be there. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the sales. So let me just get ourselves recording here. All right, looks like we are recording. So, up first we have this Project Socialite sweatshirt. Now this came from a reseller mystery box. And the reseller mystery box, let me just see if I can bring up the Poshmark app here. The reseller mystery box, the prices are kind of all over the place. You know, we were getting those from anywhere from around like $20 to as high as $60. So, and they typically had around like 5 to 8 pieces in them. So we'll say we paid $8 for those. That's just a nice number we can round to for the purposes of how much profit we made. This sold for $20, which gives us a Poshmark a Posh profits of 16, and that means we probably made about $8 off this. All right, let's move right along to these Page Jimmy skinny jeans. Now these were from one of the big reseller boxes. I can't remember if it was from the one that I did. I can't remember if it's from the one that I did a video on or one that I didn't do a video on. And the SKU doesn't help because they got relisted. So it's probably an older big box. Anyway, they sold for a whopping $60, giving us a Posh profits of, or Posh earning of $48. And since it came from a big box, it was about $6. So we made $42 off this one sale, which takes a pretty big chunk out of the big box it came from. Whether that was the Jamar or the Fashion Without Trashing box. All right. Up next we have this Lucky Brand floral dress. Now, I believe this was from, I think this was from the first big 100 box that I did. I could be wrong. That would put it at around a little under $6 in cost. It sold for $22, so that gives us a Posh earnings of about $15.48 to be exact. So we made roughly $9.5 off this, which isn't bad. It's not the biggest sale, but these little sales do add up. Okay, up next we have this pair of Sanctuary jeans. Now these Sanctuary jeans, they either came from Thread Up or they came from us buying jeans from Goodwill. I think they were part of the I believe they were part of the Versus video that I did a long time ago. So I'll go ahead and link that above, and we can, well, maybe you'll see them in there. But anyway, they're an older pair. They probably didn't cost us any more than $2. Being if they came from Goodwill, they're $1. If they came from ThredUp, they're $2. So we'll just say $2 to keep it as pessimistic as possible. That's the word I was looking for. So our posh earnings were $14.40 on these. So at $2, we made $12.40 off these. All right, and with that pair of jeans, we now are into the stuff that sold over the weekend. So those first 4 sales were what we did throughout the week. Seemed like it might have been another slow week for us until we got to the weekend. And then stuff just started taking off. And I was really surprised by it because we actually weren't home this weekend. So, I guess while I was driving to visit some family, my wife was just sitting there on her phone selling, or maybe people just wanted to buy stuff after the holiday. Who knows? Anyway, this is a Vineyard and Vine Ruffle tank. I don't know that I would consider that a tank. Oh well. Anyway, this sold for $18. So once again, giving us that posh earnings of $14.14, and this came from a reseller mystery box. Now the reseller mystery box, like I said before, their prices are kind of all over. So I really can't say what we actually paid for this, but what I can. Before I said $8, $8 seems like a reasonable estimate on those boxes. So we only made $6.40 off this, which isn't really that big, but the little sales do add up. All right, up next we have this misguided black sport tape lace bodysuit. So I guess it's just the tape. Only the tape part is sport because the rest of it is not sport. I don't know what sport you would want to participate in while wearing this. Anyway, all joking aside, this sold for $15, giving us a posh earnings of $12, and this came from a box that is coming up. So if you tune in on the 27th, the week of the 27th, you will see this item get unboxed. That box is from Fashion About Trashin'. It's another big box of inventory, and we've been doing those boxes because that stuff has been selling very well. All right, so $6 per item. So posh earnings 12 gives us $6 profit off this, and sold really fast. So definitely like the speed at which that sold. Selling stuff fast really lets you free up more money to then spend on more inventory. So I like selling stuff fast. All right, up next is another item that came from that upcoming box, which I really need to come up with a shorter way of saying that. Oh well. Anyway, these are a pair of Zara wide-legged pants. They're a size small, but the mannequin was swimming in them. So I don't know if Zara uses vanity sizes or what. I don't think the other Zara stuff that I shot really was too weird in the sizes. Anyway, sold for $25, giving us a posh earnings of $20. At $6 for the item, that gives us a total profit of $14. All right, up next is a Ralph Lauren vest. Now, I think this video has already been out. I know I shot a video on this box. It was a consignment store box that was entirely Ralph Lauren, and there's actually a couple of these polo vests that were in there that were all the same style, just different colors. So I'll make sure to put that video up top so you can watch it, assuming that it's already out. If not, then there's really not much I can do. That's how the backlog works. Anyway, this sold for $40. I I think that box was a little bit more expensive, so we'll say everything in there was $10 a piece. So with the posh earnings of 32, we'll say we made $22 on this item. Again, these are estimates. I don't know the exact breakdown. It could be that with these consignment store boxes, maybe some of the more pricey items are what's driving the cost up, and then there's some other items in there that don't quite drive it up as much. Okay, now we have this Lululemon scoop neck. So that's a new term I will have to add to my repertoire. Scoop neck. This is one of those Lululemons that has kind of the built-in sports bra. So really great athletic wear. It's from that box that I keep talking about. So it's a nice fast sale, and it sold for $36, giving us a posh earnings of $26.28. That seems a little off. There might be a, yeah, it might be a, yeah, it looks like my wife did give a shipping discount on that one. So getting about $26, with it costing about $6, we earned a little more than $20 off this item, which is pretty good for such a fast sale. All right, up next we have this Free People sheer silk blouse, and this is another item that was from that from one of those. Well, wait, this was from a consignment store box. Now, consignment store boxes, they're probably the most expensive way that we get inventory. So they typically cost around $40. They have about 4 or 5 items in, so it's about $10. Yeah, it's about $10 for just one of those one of these items. So we paid $10 for this. We sold it for $20. Posh earnings is $16. So we probably only made $6 off this. But the great thing about those consignment store boxes is they are the absolute fastest selling thing that we get. We have some of those boxes that we got only a couple months ago, and everything is sold in them. Those boxes sell faster than our normal sell-through rate, which is 2 to 3 months. So do not mind at all making that fast money off of these consignment store boxes. All right, up next is this pair of Banana Republic jeans. Now, these are from the Fashion Without Trashing box that is going to be unboxed in a future video. Through the magic of pre-recording stuff, I can sell stuff that I haven't even unboxed yet. It's amazing. Anyway, given that these were from that box, $6 in cost, $16 in posh earnings, so $10 profit. All right, now we have this bra. Now, I have no idea where these bras came from. We only have a few of them in the closet. I can't remember where my wife got them. I don't know if they were a mystery box, if they were a Goodwill trip. I don't think they were a Goodwill trip. I think she did buy a mystery box of Brawls. We kind of set all of them aside because we have them grouped together in our inventory system. So I really don't know. It's been relisted several times, and it was kind of just sitting there taking up space. So I'm going to just ignore the cost and say we earned $7 off this. I'm probably way off on that, but it was just taking up space, so it's nice to just be able to recoup some of that money from some inventory that didn't sell right away. Now, back to inventory that sold right away. This is from the first. Fashion Without Trashing big box that we got. So this Cyber Lover baggy beach jumper, say that 3 times fast, was $6. And I'm really kind of surprised we sold it right now, given that it's so warm out. But maybe it's for going to the beach. I mean, it is called a beach jumper. Possibly for like maybe a campfire or something. I don't know. Anyway, with the sale of $15, that gives us $12 in Posh earnings and $6 cost. So we made $6 off of this item. And the last item, this is a just a USB drive. This next item is a Karl Lagerfeld A-line sleeveless dress. Now, this came from a reseller mystery box. I don't think this is one that I did a video on. I think it might have. I think the reseller didn't want to be named in the video, so I didn't want to do a video just in case people saw the items and figured out who it was and then bothered her for mystery boxes. We didn't even get it through Poshmark. We got it off of, my wife got it from her via Instagram and PayPal. So don't really want to reveal all of our sources, although I did just reveal that it's a her. I think it's maybe. I don't know. Screen names. Don't know. Anyway, given that this was from one of those boxes, probably around $8. So with a sale of $18, the Posh earnings are $14 and some change. So we only earned about $6 off this. But it was a fairly fast sale. We got those boxes around 3 months ago. So I guess not a fast sale. Right in our window of what our normal sell-through rate is. All right, and that's going to bring us to the end of our sales. Now, I did make sure to talk to my wife because she does kind of keep track of everything a lot better than I do. And she said this weekend, I believe it was this weekend, we earned $300. It might be for the whole week. So it might just be the last 10 items for $300, or it might be the whole week was $300. Anyway, that's about what we're averaging now. Now that we are well into July, I can say that we June was it tied for our best month. So May and June of this year were the best months we've ever had in reselling, and we just started reselling last June. So just getting over that 1 year mark, and we are making roughly $2,500 a month off reselling, give or take, maybe a little bit more now. So we're really hoping to keep expanding that and just keep growing and eventually get it to where we're millionaires off this. Yeah. All right. Now, there is one last thing I want to do before I go, and that's to give a shout out to the Oh Snap Shack. Now, this is another reseller that we kind of chance encountered. She had watched our last What Sold video, and she had left a comment. It was a very nice comment about me padding out the video, which is something I'm doing now, and one of the items that sold she appreciated. You can go check out the last video and see the comment if you want. Anyway, I checked out her channel because of that. She mostly does some haul videos and about a bi-weekly what sold, and she has really nice lighting thanks to having a window behind her, which is why I shifted the camera, and you can see over here I have the window. I'm in the basement, so the windows kind of don't really get a whole lot of light, and it doesn't help that I keep the blinds closed so people don't peek in on me. But there's always something to learn from other YouTubers and other resellers, so just get out there and start watching. And if you would like to be shouted out in a comment, be sure to leave one below. And while you're down there, hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell and all those other things. Just don't hit the thumbs down button. You know, I had got my first couple of dislikes on a video, and yeah, not really sure why, but I do tell people to hit all the buttons, so maybe they did. All right, that's gonna do it for us. So until next time, I've been Charles, and I'll see you.